It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. Always a pleasure, and I mean that, to be here with Kenny and Shaq. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0. We'll see if they can continue that dominance. And as good as the Cavs are, guys, they also have the most money tied up in their current roster, the highest payroll in the league last year. Do you see this becoming a problem for them as they go after a title?
Well, they wanted the big three, and they got a big three. They got some great role players, but it's hard to sign anybody when you're up against the salary cap. This is pretty much going to be their core roster for a while.
Well, if you win a title, nobody thinks about cap issues. But if you don't, we need to change things.
Time to go to Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Celtics in Boston. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
My opinion, they just appeared to be comfortable out there. There was no fear in their eyes. They knew that the game was theirs.
And before we get underway here, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Kerr.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. It's a pretty tall order. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Green in at the three spot. On defense, Washington, they are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They had active hands on the defensive end, and it paid off. A lot of easy baskets and transitions because of that.
James kicks to Love. Just two to shoot. It's good. Love's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Cleveland.
Calm with a hand in his face. Love squares up, knocks it down.
Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Irving with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Boston.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Now Wall, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And Beal kicks to Wall. And another miss by Washington.
And guys, not sure he's going to find a lot of success trying to pull off fancy spin moves like that.
That one drops for him. Irving's got his first points in this one.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
Right side, Beal. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Shoots. It doesn't go for him, and Cleveland will come the other way.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Irving passes to Splitter. Gortat with the steal. Here's Green, and the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Cavaliers are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Love has it in the corner. Splitter dishes to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
LeBron, no good. Washington trailing. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, right at the free throw line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D because that clearly was a breakdown.
Well, defensive end as a team, you must be on the same page. On that possession, they were not.
Now here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Boston.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game. Offense comes so easy for him. I love watching him dominate at that end.
The Wizards shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And Wall kicks to Beal. Lets it fly from 18. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kicks it out to Love. Splitter passes to Love. James dishes to Irving. Gortat against Splitter. 4 on the clock. Irving kicks to Splitter. Gortat with the steal. Outside, Wall. Inside, Morris dishes to Gortat. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
His teammate was wide open there. Definitely the right choice to pass it out and let him take the shot.
Now here's LeBron. Green with the rebound. So it's the Wizards now. Takes the 13-footer, and the bank shot is good.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Pass to LeBron. Love with the screen on Green. LeBron passes to Love, and the dunk by Love.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
Here's Wall. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on LeBron James.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You know what? It's a big momentum builder for sure. That could be a game-changing moment there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now Irving. James right side. Gortat with the block. And they get it back. Irving for 3. The shot, no good. Wall with some nice defense. And Beal kicks to Gortat. To the paint. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And let's check out some stats for Beal. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
From 18 feet away, and Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's
Woo! Love it, love it.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. The Wizards with another miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Irving against Wall. Irving dishes to James. Back to Irving. There's the three. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Now here's Wall. A 26-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And he threw his body all over the place on defense, coming up with a ton of steals.
The offensive rebound, Gortat, and stolen by LeBron. Splitter kicks to Irving, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Josh Richardson. Then for the Wizards, Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat, and Porter subbed in for Jeff Green.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
Mahinmi is screen. Here is Porter. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Morris with the screen for Wall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wall's got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
On the defensive end, you have to fight through screen. That is a commitment.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
With that size and that speed, it's hard not to foul LeBron. That's the only way to slow him down.
The Cavaliers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Fry's checked in. Smith checked in for Washington. Satoransky comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's Satoransky. 11 points for him in that last game against Atlanta.
He really did an outstanding job setting up his teammates as well. The defense could not figure out where the ball was going to go next.
Here's Irving after the basket by Washington. Irving double team. Shumpert passes to LeBron. And Love has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Mahinmi. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson kicks to Fry. On the wing, Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Wizards have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Wall dishes to Mahinmi, feeds it to Smith. The kick out to Wall. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Cavaliers leading. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Otto Porter Jr. third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
In terms of big man, he is certainly one of the better free throw shooters in this league.
And here is Shumpert. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it out to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wizards trail by 4. All with it. He has 6. Shot from the wing. Smith with the basket on the assist from Wall.
He's always one step ahead of the game. Passes like that show off his court vision.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. They set the pick. Down low. Rebound by Mahinmi.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
It is ugly.
Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got the game tied up here for Washington.
And he's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
Johnson, the pass to Shumpert. Back to Johnson. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Outside, Wall. Smith kicks to Satoransky. Here's Wall. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Wall's got 8 points. The Cavaliers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Now the dish to Fry. It's stolen by Smith. And it's Wall in the corner. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Here's Shumpert. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Here's Washington now. Here's Satoransky. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Out to Shumpert. Johnson outside. Down low. And the rejection by Mahinmi. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Satoransky the pass to Wall. Mahinmi with the screen for Wall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
They set the pick. Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Shumpert. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out front, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that makes it tough for teams to score in the paint. I think we can be a very great team.
The Wizards not exactly the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but they've He's really got a point here on how tough the Washington defense can be.
And you don't get there without the defense. Now, I'm especially impressed that Wall has that mindset.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Their defense has been a huge factor today. They are just batting away everything in their sights.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Jarrett Jack is out there with Kyle Korver, and it's Splitter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gortat's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Washington with the ball. There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Green from past the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Splitter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jack dishes to James. Pass to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the block. Here's Satoransky. Dishes it to Gortat. He gets it in there. Gortat's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here's James outside. Connects from 3-point range. James has got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Here's Green. Green missing again.
And with the defense disrespecting him there, that's a shot he needs to make.
LeBron against Porter. Now here's James. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Splitter. He's looking for Love and finds him. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And really a good defensive effort there to protect the rim, but the positioning just too good. Got to deny him the ball before he gets to that spot.
Now here's Love. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Splitter sets a screen. On the wing, James. Cleveland moving it around. Jack with the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Poke loose. Gortat with a screen on Korver. There's Beal with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 5-point Washington lead.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Jack passes to Love. Beal against Korver. The pass to Love. On the wing, Korver puts it up. Rebound, Washington. Beal gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 7 points for Bradley Beal.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Korver dishes to Splitter. LeBron against Porter. To stop the run, and James throws it down.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Washington with the ball, leading by 5. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. And Washington again with the bucket.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Love the pass to Jack. Hits that one, nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Jack's got his first basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Here's Satoransky. Outside, Beal. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
For Washington, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he can't get the first one. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Irving comes in for Jarrett Jack. And a change for the Wizards. Morris is checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Irving. He's got 8. Calderon dishes to Love. From 10 feet out, LeBron can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint, here's Gortat. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here is Irving. Splitter sets a screen. Irving kicks to Splitter. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Splitter's got his first 2 points of the night.
And credit Kyrie, tremendous vision. Finds the open man.
Here's Satoransky. Morris a screen off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot was crazy. But the defender got away with it. That would have been a good time to just keep it simple. No need to rush that pass.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Satoransky. He dishes it to Gortat. And the layup falls.
Timeout, timeout.
Gortat's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
Incredible. He was shooting the ball with good rhythm in the first quarter. Now he's just unconscious.
A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for the Cavaliers.
And they're among the top-ranked teams in the conference, in large part because of how well-rounded they are at the offensive end. In terms of their shot distribution, their points are coming from just about everywhere. And that's a key component for any elite offense.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. There's the pick. Outside Irving. On the wing, Irving. It's stolen by Green. He feeds it to Beal. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by Jose Calderon.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Beal the pass to Gortat. And now it's a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Wizards lead.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Outside Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's not going to go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Satoransky. Here's Beal. LeBron with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. James with the ball. Green with the ball. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
It hasn't been pretty. They just haven't looked interested in putting forth the kind of effort it's going to take to stay in this game.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. The feed to LeBron. Calderon in the corner. 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. Wizards leading by 12. And Beal kicks to Satoransky. 16 feet away. Again, the Wizards score.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Now, here is Irving. Shot to end this cold run, the 10-footer. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Aggressive drive by Irving. Defender can't keep up without fouling.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And that one falls for Irving. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frys checked in for Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Jose Calderon. And then for Washington, Mahinmi comes in for Gortat. And John Wall subbed in for Satoransky. The shot's good. Wall's got 13 points.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
They set the pick. James kicks to Richardson. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the bat.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Smith has checked in. Outside, Wall. Here's Beal. It's hauled in by Fry.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Now here's Irving. He's got 10. James kicks to Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Now Wall. 13 points in the game. There's Beal with the 3. Dives for it. That doesn't go either for Beal. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. With the putback. It's rebounded by John Wall. Washington leading now by 14. Smith kicks to Wall. Off target with the open look. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on John Wall.
The shiftiness of Kyrie earns him a trip to the stripe.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside, Wall. And that one hits back iron. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Up the floor. Here's Shumpert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
And the pure strength of Shumpert allowing him to finish through contact.
Wall dishes to Smith. Mahinmi a screen. But they get it back. Wall against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Green. That one wide left.
Mix-up defensively left him wide open from mid-range. That's a shot he needs to hit.
Johnson's shot is off. Washington leading now by 10. Smith kicks to Wall. Smith with a screen on Irving. Ball's knocked loose. Hollis Jefferson passes to Irving. Pull-up jumper. Good work defensively by Smith. The Wizards shooting at 50% in a decent crew. Here's Beal. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A shot's good from Irving.
Such a compact release. That's why Kyrie is so efficient from range.
And here is Beal. His last outing, 16 points for him. Outside, Wall. Inside. Mahinmi's shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And on the way from Irving for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Wizards lead by 9. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had a day off. Just need to get our legs under us for the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. They really did some damage in the second quarter, and as things started clicking for them, they were able to get out to a 9-point lead by halftime. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
Well, once you know that the only defense they can offer is fouling you, the game is yours.
The Cavaliers trail by 9, so on the floor for Washington. Morris pairs with Gortat down low. The always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt, and it's Green in at the 3. The 3. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
James. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
There's a screen by Gortat. Beal from long range, and Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, James, guarded by Green. Baseline J on the way. James misses. Wizards leading by 8. Right side, Wall. He kicks it to Beal. Morris outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wall. From deep, 3-point range. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh my goodness, better to be lucky than good, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Right.
Gotta love it.
LeBron dishes to Splitter. They get it again. And the dunk by Love.
Anticipation and tenacity, two things that makes Kevin Love a terror on the offensive glass.
Here's Wall, and it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
On the wing, Irving shoots from the corner. That falls. An assist by Love. Irving's got 17.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
He is still on fire. You had to figure he'd come back to earth a little bit tonight, but nope. A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. Love with the screen on Green. Feeds it to Irving. It's stolen by Wall. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 7 points for the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, he has to get his offense moving again. It hasn't been bad, but it could be much better.
The Wizards making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Now, here is Irving. He's got 17. It's Richardson on the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Oh, big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Passes to James. Back to Irving. Here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Splitter kicks to Richardson. Can't hit from 12. Wizards leading by 11. Beal the pass to Wall. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. James in the post. Guarded by Porter. James kicks to Love. Nobody near Irving. That ball, 3 assists by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
And once Kyrie gets in rhythm, he's flat out unstoppable at scoring the basketball.
And stolen by Love. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. The dish to LeBron. Back to Splitter. Cleveland moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
And those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's a pick by Love. Irving double team. Pass to James. From 13, Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Left side, Beal. Lots of room. Another one falls for Washington.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Splitter with a screen on Wall. Here's Irving. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morris dishes to Porter. Outside, Wall. And it's Beal in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Remarkable scoring display that he's putting on. They have to regroup, stop the momentum. Plain and simple, they have to cool him off for a couple minutes. One strategy they might employ is to force him to work hard on the defensive end and to try and sap some of his energy.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for LeBron. Calderon comes in for Richardson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Irving. Splitter, that's good.
One of the best passing forwards in the game. Kevin Love showing love to his teammate.
Wizards leading by 13. And Wall kicks to Morris. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Morris has got 8 points.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
They shot the lights out in the second half, knocking down open shots and contested shots.
Now here's Love. Jack passes to Love. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The ultimate stretch 4. Love with tremendous range.
For Washington, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. All with it. 22 points for him. Dishes to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mahimi. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mahimi's got his second basket of the night.
That's just an impeccable offensive set there to get an easy look inside.
Splitter sets a screen for Jack. Kicks to Calderon. Splitter dishes to Love. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He has been right on the money tonight. If it weren't for that, they'd be much further behind right now.
Here's Satoransky. Morris a screen. And Satoransky kicks to Morris. Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Splitter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jack with a screen on Wall. Calderon for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Wall. Morris a screen. Here's Porter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Definitely. He saw some stuff he didn't like out there, and I think taking this time to calm his guys down is the right call.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Kyle Korver. Shumpert is checked in for Jose Calderon. And it's Johnson in for Jarrett Jack. There's the pass to Splitter. Shoots from 12. Johnson, it's good on the putback. Johnson's got his second basket.
He did a stellar job throwing his body into the mix and coming up with the easy tip in.
Outside, Wall. Leaner from distance. And Washington again with the bucket.
And really did the only thing he could in terms of getting that shot off, leaned into his space, and got a bucket.
Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. He dishes it to Shumpert. Here's the screen. Top of the key. And the basket is good.
More of a 3-and-D guy, but Shumpert knocks down the mid-range.
Washington leading now by 12. Outside, Wall for 3. Here's Mahimi. He's off on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. Johnson, wide open. He fired. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Washington's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Wall. He drains the quick shot. Wall's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Splitter sets a screen for Johnson. Splitter sets a screen to the paint. One-on-one fast break. Here's Mahimi. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mahimi's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Splitter with a screen on Wall. Outside jumper. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. Outside jumper. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Splitter, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Mahinmi. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a look here at the shot chart.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing, and I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Wizards leading by 13. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Another shot poked away. Now here's Fry, covered by Smith. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Shumpert passes to Splitter. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Thiago Splitter.
And that one falls for Splitter. And Splitter drops them both. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Wall. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the three. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Johnson dishes to Splitter. And that one is good. Splitter's got 8 points in the quarter.
Fantastic pass to connect with his teammate on the move.
The Wizards shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
The Wizards have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And so Wall nails both of them. 27 seconds left to play here in the third. Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland. And the Wizards with possession. From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Wizards up 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Washington leading now by 8. They've got him on Shumpert. Kevin Love out there with LeBron James. Then there's Irving. And it's Richardson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Smith, no luck.
The defense knows he loves that in-between area and closed out fast.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for a guy as strong and as athletic as Shumpert is, he really doesn't get to the foul line enough, in my opinion.
That's good from Shumpert. Gortat's checked in for Jason Smith. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Love kicks to James. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
There's no one else they want with the ball in his hands and the game on the line than this fella.
Now here's Wall. Morris a screen. Back to Wall. There's Green with the 3. Love grabs the board.
Well, he's trying to help put the game out of reach. Instead, his poor shooting is keeping the other side in this.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Wall. There's Beal with the three. And another miss by Washington. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. That's now 22 points for Kyrie Irving. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Ball passes to Gortat. He feeds it to Beal. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Morris a screen. Here's Green. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Free throw drops for Green.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Morris against James. There's the pick. Down low, Shumpert. Irving from long range. Rebound by the Wizards. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Over in the corner, Green. Out to the right wing. Wall dishes to Green. And there's the feed to Beal. 6 to shoot. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Irving kicks to Love. Unloads from 9. The rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Wall kicks to Green. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Got a piece of it. Shumpert passes to Love. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Ball against Irving. And stolen by Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got 24.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Ball against Irving. Takes it from 10. Morris with the bucket. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now, here is Irving. Love with the screen on Wall. Irving with it. Now Beal defending. Gortat with the steal. Outside, Green from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And Green's become a dependable 3-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Love with the screen on Morris. James outside. On the wing, Shumpert. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, so tough to see when a player goes down with an injury like that.
Yeah, this one looks like it could be really bad. Hopefully we can get an update on this one pretty soon.
Splitters checked in for Kevin Love. From about 16, And the shot is long. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Feeds it to LeBron. Splitter with a screen on Morris. Pulls up, high post, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Defender right in LeBron's face. Couldn't matter less to the King.
Now Wall. Gortat with a screen on Irving. Floats one, and Beal with a nice bucket inside. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Irving kicks to Richardson. LeBron James on the wing. 5 to shoot. Good work defensively by Morris.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
Here's Gortat. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
He has a nose for the glass and a sixth sense in terms of how to read the angles.
And here's Irving. Richardson dishes to James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The Wizards with the lead. There's a screen by Gortat. And the wide open shot from Green. Outside for Beal. Outside, Wall. To the middle. Here's Gortat. And another shot. And it's sent back by Irving. Wall. And finally, that one's good. Wall's got 30 points.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
James a screen on Wall. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Beal with the steal. Right side, Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. The putback and the second chance effort by Gortat. And the Wizards lead by 6. Cavaliers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
And I'm sure his teammates want to see him come back very, very soon.
Now, here is Irving, following the miss by John Wall. And there's the 3-second violation.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Porter's checked in for Washington. Wizards leading by 4. Morris inside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Splitter sets a screen. Here's LeBron. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Gortat's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to the right wing. All with it. At the elbow, Gortat from 17 feet out. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Splitter passes to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks it to James. The 11-footer. Here's Splitter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
There's Beal with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Here's Splitter, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
And that one's good by Porter.
That's a solid pass right inside where his teammate wants it.
Irving up top, covered by Wall. Porter against James. They set the pick. Wall with some nice defense. Washington leading now by 8. The dish now to Beal. Morris, left side. 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
2 shots, gentlemen.
That's the first, and that will put them up by 9. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:52 left in the game. Irving dishes to LeBron. Splitter kicks to James. And they double up James. Pass to Richardson. Beal with the steal. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
LeBron James on the wing. Ball with the steal. Left side, Beal to the inside. And stolen by Splitter. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. A long distance 3 is good. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court. Finishes the job.
Here's Beal. Plays it up and banks it in.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Washington.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Wall.
This was a player who was determined to carry the offensive load for them. You could see it. He was saying, it's on me. I'm going to take over this basketball game, and that's exactly what he did.
And that one's good by Gortat.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
No intimidation factor at all. They felt like they were playing at home, and they showed it.
Here's Irving. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with John. Congrats on the win. What was your offensive approach tonight?
Just having confidence. My teammates want me to shoot it, and I didn't get carried away with it. That's the one thing. I played the right way and got open shots, but also tried to find my teammates.
You've done a lot of work on your jumper, and it showed tonight, John. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, John Wall. He came out at halftime looking like he had something to prove. Just a scoring machine in the third quarter, and that really was the difference in the game.
Well, he just couldn't be stopped out there. Easily the best player on the court tonight. It wasn't just talent, he was the aggressor.
Both ends of the court, John Wall is a force. That's John Wall right there, and he was a huge factor tonight.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everyone.